morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Oh, goodness sakes. My house is a complete disaster area right now. I mean, look at that. I got guitars, I got skateboards, I got boxes, I got tools, it's a mess. So I think this morning I'm gonna work on cleaning that up. It seems like entropy just always wins in my house. And then I think later I'm gonna go fly the drone again. Because I love it. I think I'm gonna try and go up a little earlier. I'm gonna go all the way up to Big Hill where we go cross-country skiing, because there's a much bigger clearing that I can walk it out into and launch it from there. And so I want to do that because I want to try and do a few more of those, like, get better at those, like, moving, you know, the cinematic moving shots with the drone. So I need to practice, but I need to practice in a really wide open area. So that's why I'm going to go up there and do it, because it is very wide and open. So I will probably not be vlogging a whole lot until I go back up there. So I guess I will see you guys up in the mountains again. Okay, well, it's pretty windy up here. But I actually found a nice little grove right in there where it's a little more protected from the wind. I can't go super high, but I'll at least be able to fly it, try a few things out, you know, test some of the modes and things that the camera does. What am I trying to say? And I'll be able to use up the batteries, because you're not supposed to leave a charge in the batteries for more than about a week. So I mean, it's not essential that I use up the batteries, because I could go flying again, but I might as well use them. So yeah, I'm gonna fly around a little bit more. Well, guess what? I crashed. And this one was a serious one. I don't think I'm going to be able to recover the footage from it. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that file is gone forever, because the camera was rolling when it crashed. But what happened is I picked up a gust of wind and it took the drone like a sail. And unfortunately, it just blew it right into the ground. It ripped the camera right off of the drone. But not only that, it ripped out a bunch of the wiring for the camera. So, you know, like, I know that the camera is designed to come off in a crash, but it severed some wires, broke all 4 blades, which, duh, because it crashed pretty hard. It also broke one of the blade guards, one of the prop guards. The other 3 prop guards survived, so that was good. Yeah, it was a pretty heavy crash. It's a bummer. I highly doubt the warranty is going to cover the repair. So I'm probably gonna have to eat a couple $100 in shipping and cost to repair it. But hopefully they can fix it. Fingers crossed. Well, as I predicted, that file from the drone when it crashed got corrupted, so sadly that footage will never see the light of day. Am I mad that I crashed? Yeah, but it's all part of the learning process, you know? You just do what you gotta do, and sometimes you crash, and sometimes the camera breaks, and sometimes it doesn't. I think I became a much better pilot today because I actually flew it in what you might call hard mode. It's actually called angle mode. It's basically when you turn the smart flight system off and you're just flying it like a normal remote control aircraft, which it's definitely a learning curve, but I also used to drive remote control cars a little bit, so I'm kind of used to that. So I actually like flying it in that mode a lot better. I definitely am going to have to figure out a way to gauge the windage. Although with my crash today, there was nothing I could have done about it. It was a really big gust that came in when I was landing, and it pushed the camera towards me. So I had to duck. I had to give up control so that I wouldn't get hit and injured by the drone. And so better the drone than me, you know? It is frustrating though. I mean, it's gonna probably cost me some money. Like I was saying before, I really doubt that the warranty will cover it because it was wind. Because as I was reading through the manual, like on every page, it was like high wind and user error are not covered under the warranty. Blah 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 blah. But I don't know. I'm still gonna try. You gotta ask, right? Okay. I'm gonna watch a movie, eat some dinner, and try not to think about the fact that I just crashed my $1,200 drone. Well guys, I have been given an assignment. I actually just saw this on the Spearfish online classifieds of all places, but somebody local lost their drone up in the canyon, and they were looking for some rock climber who knows the canyon a little bit to go up and retrieve it. So I jumped on it, and you know, it looks like I might try and go up there and see if I can retrieve this thing. It could be an interesting adventure, and frankly it's Sunday afternoon and I'm really bored, so I'm gonna drive up there. And I talked with the gal whose drone it is, and she told me where to find it and all of that stuff, and so I'm gonna go see if I can retrieve that thing. So, adventures. I'll let you know how it goes, and I'll try and film as much as I can, but you know, obviously if I'm up there doing rock climbing related things, I'm gonna need to focus on safety and all of that stuff. So that's the plan. I'll let you know how it goes. Well, like a Gomer, I left the camera in the car, which is unfortunate because holy crap, the view from up there is incredible. However, I didn't find the drone. The area up there is pretty sketchy. I was all the way at the top of that cliff where that red flag is. And holy cow, it is sketchy up there. I didn't feel comfortable setting up a rappel because the rock was not great and none of the trees were at a place where I could set up a backup, you know, a redundancy, so that if the tree did break, that I would be safe. You know, I would have a backup tree. and just none of the trees up there seemed deeply rooted enough and close enough together to make that happen. There were plenty of trees that were deeply rooted up there, but when you're climbing, you want to have as many redundant systems as you can. And it just wasn't, I didn't feel safe. So I decided not to rappel it. Well, I'm home, safe and sound. Well, you guys know that. What am I doing? Oh, I'm so tired. My brain is like wiped. That hike was intense. I mean, literally no joke. There were parts that were probably this steep. Like, I mean, I was going up. Like, imagine the top of my hand is what I was climbing up. Super intense hiking. I really wish I hadn't been a moron and forgotten the camera, because the view from up there was just breathtaking. Oh man, it was incredible. Anyway, I am now going to call it a night because I'm exhausted. So I need to edit this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys liked all the drone footage, even though it ended with a crash that you guys didn't get to see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else to really talk about. It was kind of a crazy weekend. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.